Mike, turn your games down.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Sonic comic episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's taking a vacation with me tonight?
I'm your resident Sonic slut, Phoebe Stanton, and hey, I have something very important to tell you. You gotta remember this. Honk.
What?
Honk.
Like the geese do?
No, like the clown nose does.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So we are here to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog Volume 12, Trial by Fire. This is another one written by Evan Stanley. Cover artist is Evan Stanley. Line art, Evan Stanley. Damn, they do a lot of work.
And it shows.
That's a lot, though.
Yeah, but there's a lot of love put into these 4 issues.
Actually, it's 5 issues, I think. Is it 5? It's 5 issues for this one.
Well, okay, it's 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Oh, wait, yeah, hold on. Let me double check my stuff.
That's 5 issues.
I just read them. That's what's like blowing my mind.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it, but it's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, the fire is 3 issues. It felt like 2.
Yeah, it's comics, and it's Sonic comics. They make things take longer. Or comics in general make things take longer. So I really like this first cover, which is also going to be the cover art for this episode, is Tango, Belle, Amy, and Jewel in a van going on vacation.
Yeah,
with
like a little
gear.
classic 80s stoner van. All of their camping gear's on the top. They've even got a canoe up there.
It's really cute.
I'm gonna be honest, I think there is no bad cover art for these 5 issues.
I read all 5 of these last night. I don't remember, unfortunately, because sleepy. Yeah, I didn't procrastinate. Well, I kind of procrastinated, but I was like, I have to get these done tonight. So I pulled up my tablet and just read everything. But I did it. And I can't remember the covers, but we'll get to that. So this takes place... I mean, this is a weird little set, because it almost feels like things have calmed down, but the arc is not even done. The arc isn't done yet. Actually, it doesn't even done this. We still have 2 more episodes to completely finish it, wrap up this arc. But this is kind of like we need a little chill moment before we do other stuff type of comic.
And we do a little bit of teasing for the event, which we are doing next.
Okay. And then there's issue 50, which is the end of this arc, but that won't be until 2 episodes from now, for those that follow along. You even have episode or issue 50 yet?
I have issue 50. I do not have issue 51 or the free comic book day.
Okay. Oh, because issue 51 will be in the next volume that you're getting here shortly, right?
And the free comic book day will also be in volume Omnibook 6.
Okay, I couldn't find it online when I was Googling, by the way. So
a great sign.
Well, free comic book days usually have like a couple pages of actual like
issue
new.
Ones to get you back in.
But it's like 2 pages worth of information, and then there's a lot of recapping and stuff.
Yeah, we just had recently free comic book day, and I grabbed 3 because my local comic store allows you to grab 3 things for free comic book day. I haven't read any of them yet.
That's not the point of free comic book day. The point is to go grab your free issues that you then put in your long box and ignore for the rest of your life. And then find out that maybe one of them might be worth a ton of money someday because they snuck in a first appearance of somebody.
No, these were things... One of them, I think, was something that I had thought about in the past, and then the other 2 are actual things. Like, I have Power Rangers. I have something called School Bus Graveyard, which is a webtoon, so I could just read it for free online, I guess. And I guess they're making a new comic for Jim and the Holograms, so I grabbed that.
Okay. I didn't even go to free comic book day, unfortunately. I was busy that Saturday, and I forgot about it, so I didn't normally, because I work Saturday, so sometimes I'll go, like, after work, but then everything is always picked over. Plus, I don't even remember what I don't even remember what I was fucking doing free comic book day. That was earlier this month. I got nothing. I was just busy that day. I remember that. I remember being free comic book day, but I was busy.
So we start this arc in front of Tails' house.
Which is Tails' head.
Yep. How could we ever tell who lives at this current location?
I like that. That is cute. Like, this art is also a little different than what we've had in previous issues. Now I know why. Like, you can just tell it feels different. Also, Sonic's not really in this one. Like, you see Sonic and Tails pack the car, somehow fit all that shit in the trunk, because, it's comic books. And then you really don't see him again for a bit.
Yeah, no, we are here exclusively to deal with 3 issues of a girls' night out in the woods. and 2 issues of Chaotix, and honestly, I think that was the best way to go about this. If you're setting up a big event, sure, or actually 1 of Chaotix and 1 of Tails and Sonic, but really it's just like big setup, showing the faces without actually telling you who's going to be involved. And it's a nice little calm before the storm. It just so happens that the calm is made out of fire.
I just Googled something because I was irritated. So apparently Mighty and Ray are not in the IDW Sonic series because Sega strictly designates Mighty and Ray as classic characters. They are currently restricting from appearing in the modern timeline or its spin-off media.
Of course, let's mess
What
the
the
timeline
fuck?
shit up even more.
How can you? I was wondering
Listen,
why
it's
Mighty has never
fine.
showed up with the Chaotix. Because you keep saying Chaotix, and I'm like, where's Mighty? He's one of the Chaotix.
To me, it will always just be Vector, Charmy, and Espio. Like, they don't show up in Sonic Heroes. They don't show up in Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Now you know why, because Sega said, So, there's your fun fact that nobody asked for, but I was bothering me, because I like Mighty, because I have a problem with the Knuckles Chaotix comic, so which I did look up above me, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh yeah, Mighty is on that cover, so.
Of course.
I really like that comic. Really do. So, I mean, then it shows them, it says, 1 pickup later, and it shows all the girls driving on a little trip. But no Whisper, unfortunately, but they do reference, Tango kind of has like a little flashback of Whisper runs off to go be alone. Oh, to go hunt Mimic, essentially.
Because if Mimic's out there, then nobody is safe, because Mimic will always come after Whisper. Also, do not forget that Tails did not send them with any essentials. He sent them out with exclusively prototypes for shit that has nothing to do with camping.
That's kind of funny. I didn't catch that. I do like the little page you see the campground then, where everyone's just in a circle around a rock, and you see Big in a panel. Even though Big is not in this comic, Big is in this big picture, this big splash page.
Oh,
Page.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's just there on the right side fishing, but I thought for sure he was going to show up in this. He doesn't show up at all.
He probably lost Froggy again.
See, this is why I'm playing Sonic Adventure later this year, so I can finally understand that dumb joke. Like, I know it, but a lot of it's from that game, too. So I'm going to finally change that this year. Finally play Adventure 1. I don't know, it's a cute image, and I like how it's a bear who's in charge of the campers.
Yeah, and he's got his son, and his son's fire wisp. And I like that there actually is a good explanation as to why the fire spreads so fast throughout this. Like, the metal virus coated everything in metal, and because of that, when the rainy season came, the plants weren't able to absorb any of the water, so right now they're just kind of bone dry, which means they're just timber that's standing upright.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I think it's a good way to put it, and, you know, they're like, oh, fire's only in controlled areas. Like, I mean, that's how it should be in general, but yeah. Also, it doesn't take a whole lot to start a forest fire from the sound of the way our world is burning lately, so.
Well, it's also because there's, like, never any rain anymore, feels like.
Well, hey, it's a good thing we're building all these data centers to suck up what water we do have, you know, right?
And turn it brown. Wonderful.
But, so this is a me thing, but I had to say this. So when I saw the camping thing, the first thing that popped in my head was Ken, because Ken's job helps reservations for campsites. So I thought of Ken right away.
Nice.
He probably won't hear that. I don't think he listens to these, but I just had to put that in there, so it made me laugh. Yeah, no, I did see the fire wisp, which is going to play a part later.
Or will it?
Well, it does and it doesn't. They blame the kid. That's how it plays a part.
They blame, like, everything. You get a couple of red herrings throughout this issue.
Yes, but it's still important. And it's cute that it just has a wisp as a friend. I like that. You can't talk to him because he does not whisper, so. But, I don't know, it's just cute. And then when you see them setting up the tent and trying to build everything, and it's just a cute little moment of them together. I don't know. I really liked it.
And Belle wants to be helpful. But then it's like, oh, wait, maybe we shouldn't light anything right now until we're properly set up. Because Belle has a lighter function despite being wood. Or, let's rephrase, she thinks she's 100% wood.
I did too.
We all did, Mike.
Okay, good.
We all did.
She's not wood.
To me, she's still all wood. She always will be. And I am so proud of her.
I do like how she's a little lighter out of her finger. I thought that was cool.
And then if you notice, we get to a jump cut of everybody making toasted marshmallows, except Belle doesn't have a stick.
Because Belle doesn't need to eat.
Yeah.
Like how Tango has the most, too. She's got the double-ended stick covered in marshmallow. I do like Tango.
And her
She's growing on me.
mind is elsewhere because she misses her girlfriend.
I'm waiting for them to get together. I know it's not going to happen, but...
That we know of. Who knows? I don't know. They might already be a thing.
Yeah, they are a thing in the Sonic fandom. I'm sure of that.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Sonic fandom is crazy, so I understand.
Okay, first of all, fuck you. But second of all, you're not wrong. We are a little mad down here.
It's not a Phoebe episode if you don't yell fuck you at me for one reason or another.
Yeah, and it's probably always going to be something to do with the Sonic fandom.
No, it's other stuff too.
Darker sides, aka my sides.
And this is when you have Amy doing her tarot card reading, which I thought was cute.
A very never used thing in this Amy lore, but she has kind of always been a tarot card reader.
That's come up before?
Yeah, it's in oh god. It's in a few fan comics because they are actually a thing. No, it's always been a thing. It first shows up, I guess, in Sonic CD. I forgot tarot cards were in Sonic CD because
I had no memory of this.
So here's the thing: my brain always goes to Sonic Shuffle, even though that's, I guess, technically not Amy's tarot cards, but they are card based. Nobody remembers Sonic Shuffle. Nobody should.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, on the Dreamcast, Sega decided that they wanted to make a Mario Party clone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sonic CD, Sonic Battle. So the Game Boy game I haven't played yet. Sonic Chronicles. We do not talk about Sonic Chronicles. And a few other things. So yeah, she's always been a tarot card reader. Oh, we did miss one major joke, actually. I just remembered. When Sonic and Tails are just like, we can't go camping. Sonic does want to go, but Tails says, you were going to play the new game by Ages with me. What's Ages backwards, Mike?
Sega.
Yeah.
Sega.
Brilliant.
I did not pick up my bit. But...
Ages.
Okay, you're right. I did miss that both the time I read it and this time. And then Belle sneaks off in the night, and she
gets a tarot card reading, and we never find out what the card is, but it's something a little fucky wucky, it seems.
Yeah, because she won't show it to her, right?
No.
She shows her something else.
Amy's just like, maybe we just put that away, and then it falls in the fire.
No, she throws the card. Does it? It actually went in the fire? You're right.
I think from the motions that happen, Belle tries to snatch the card. It flies out of Amy's hand and falls in the fire.
Because you do see another card on the side of a log, which is the Chaos Emerald. But she probably wouldn't have showed her that card.
Yeah. I mean, it's all...
And then when she does sneak out, you see the lighter thing where she's using the lighter to see. And then a Badnik scares her. And then she falls down.
Hits her head.
Passes out.
Yep.
How can a robot pass out?
With her lighter finger out. But she's surrounded by dirt. So that does give us the implication early on that it wasn't her because her hand's actually not near any vegetation.
No, it's just dirt, and dirt ain't going to do anything. So, yeah. And then you have Amy waking up and, she's like, who starts a bonfire at 5 a.m.? And she's like, oh, no.
Yeah, it's not a bonfire, dear. It's a forest fire.
No, it's good. And they go, you have them at the campsite. People start freaking out, which is accurate, trying to escape. And I do like this. And you find out that the son is missing. And then Tangled, being the awesome heroine she is, volunteers to go find him. And then she runs off into the woods. Yeah. It's very cute. I have some of the variant covers on here, and these are kind of cool. Like
is it Amy using the Pico hammer to try and nail down the tent?
Yep, that's in here too. Yeah, there's a couple.
Excellent. I know I have all the variant covers in the back, like past the 12 issues, but I'm not going to flip all the way back there.
I don't want you to. It's fine. One random thing that I did want to say, though, this is random, but I bought a giant Sonic poster because of this fucking comic episodes we've been doing. And I have it hanging up behind me on a wall. But what I've been thinking about doing is I want to get Sonic comics to go around it. So, that is my goal, as you can see in the camera. Well, one person can see in the camera. The Sonic, I'm gonna put Sonic comics of cool covers around it all to make it stand out. Is my plan. So I'm actually gonna go comic book hunting again.
Yes,
just for cool covers.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, it was worth the $15. We went to a random record store with Ken when he was in town, and they had big ass posters. They had a lot of shit, and they had that poster, and I just was just sitting there, and I'm like, oh, and it got my attention, and I debated to buy it, like, should I not, and then it came home with me. So yeah, I don't regret that. I also bought a $10 Zelda poster, which I'm currently flattening so I can go get it laminated here one of these days.
Excellent.
Because I have a problem with Zelda. Except the funny thing is, when it comes to Zelda, it's Zelda that isn't Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Those I don't give a shit about.
I was about to say, so you might mean a good Zelda game.
Breath of the Wild is a good Zelda game. It's a really good game. It's not my Zelda game, but it's still a very good Zelda game. I was wrong, but I don't like it as much anyway, but it's still a very, very good game. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom. So then we bring to issue 46. No, 45. 46. This is a cool cover, too, of all four of the girls on the cover. This is nice.
Yeah, I told you, there aren't, like, bad ones in this bunch. Also, fun that they're all happy and stuff, and Belle's taking the classic anime pose, and behind them is the fire.
It's cute. And then you have Belle waking up, and she sees two shadowy figures, which I know are from which we would know who they are if we read in between this, which we did not, Imposter Syndrome, because we're reading that afterwards. And,
I mean, that is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I know. It's not how I do things. So, yeah.
God damn it.
But yeah, you see them, and then this is when Belle had burned one of her hands, and you see that her hand is actually robotic, or metal, not wood. It just had wood casing. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my goodness gracious.
She's
Mr. Tinkerer, he lies.
So, yeah, she's not Pinocchio. I think it's cool. Then you have the Badnik that scared her actually being nice.
Once again, given a proper name that will appear later on in these issues.
What's his name?
Well, he's normally a Moto Bug, so now he's Moto Bud, because he's a buddy.
That's cute. I am, and for those that aren't reading this and just listening to us, the Badnik is the one from Sonic 1 that rolls at you, the first enemy you murder.
Yeah, the little ladybug on wheels.
I never knew it was a ladybug. Fair. I always like that design, too. I mean, just classic Sonic design. I can't argue with it. But I didn't really, she gives them. And then Tangle finds her. I like when Tangle sees that her hand is metal, she just wraps it up for her and doesn't, really say a whole lot.
No, he's just really nice.
Belle's great. Or not, Belle's fine, but Tangle's great. And then and goes back to the campsite, and you have people freaking out and screaming, which is accurate. The guy in charge closed the gate so nobody can leave yet. Because they need a plan.
Listen,
not wrong.
People are stupid, and this is not exclusive to the Sonic universe. People out there, you are fucking stupid. You would all try to bum rush, and then everything would get clogged up, and you would all light on fire. This is why we are taught in schools, single file line, orderly fashion.
Yep.
But then you panic, and somehow you forget all of this indoctrination training.
I mean, like you're forgetting your indoctrination too. You had a week off, and you're not remembering that you're supposed to be a slave. So, hey.
Funny. Hi, everybody out there. If you would like to burn down the place that makes the majority of the cooling systems for AI data centers, the address is...
Beep. I love you, Phoebe. So, when they're all panicking, I like how Amy just says, fuck it, and like hits the rock with a hammer to set it apart.
It splits the hammer, or it splits the rock into and cracks the ground for a good while, because we forget the Pico Pico hammer is heavy, and Amy is the strong.
It's cool. And again, it gets their attention. I mean, and then she's like, we need a plan. She's like, Jewel, you got a plan, right?
No, she's just the paperwork person. That's why she took charge of the restoration. Or sorry, the restoration.
It was the rebel, now it's the restoration.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. Because she likes doing paperwork and organizing. That's her thing.
But she is able to come up with a good plan. She has some people digging ditches. She has people loading all the kids and the elderly into the bigger cars to get them out of there, to start the process of evacuation, slow down the fire. Like, it's a good plan to save them. So I like it. And I don't know, this is a good little arc. And then with Tangle and Belle, they find the kid with the fire wisp who also helped further the story that
He didn't do it either.
Yeah, it wasn't him and it wasn't Belle. I do like that part when they use the robot bud to jump over a cliff where she's like, all right, pull my tail now. And then she kicks and then they fly. It's so cool.
So good. Now, have you been spoiled about the two characters whose silhouettes we saw?
I know what they look like, if that's what you mean, but that's it.
But you know nothing about them?
I just know I'm going to read Imposter Syndrome, that the cover of it looks like the Sonic 2 cover. That's all I know.
Excellent. This will be fun.
Which we are doing sooner than later.
Excellent.
And then I think you're out of, because after we do that, you're out of issues until your next book comes in a few days.
Pretty much.
I'm excited for that. And this goes back to how you opened the episode, or when you said, at some point you said it, Belle honks her nose.
Yep.
To make the kid laugh.
Listen to me very carefully. This is important.
How?
Honk. Because the kid thinks that she's a scary badnik, because anybody sees a robot, their instant idea is, oh my god, that's an Eggman.
I mean, fair.
But here it's just like, no. Motobot is okay. I'm okay. Here, let me prove it. Clown nose. And because he's a little kid, that excites him. But at the same time, it's like, look, I didn't attack or anything. We're good, right? And Tangle's adorable, excited little funny clown nose.
Yeah, I thought of you immediately when I saw that drawing of Tangle with the big eyes and the stars around her. I was like, Phoebe like this.
Funny clown nose. If you tell anybody about this, I will disassemble your bike and hide every part individually.
It was cute. It was very cute. And this is when the kid tells him that he saw who did it, and it's the silhouettes of the two people we saw earlier.
I'm so excited.
I am too. I mean, I enjoyed this whole series so far. Like, it's been... The only reason I bought this damn poster is because it had Whisper and Tangle on it, and it was like, oh, comic book characters! And that's why
Excellent.
I got my house.
So, how many more copies of that poster did you find?
They had a whole bunch.
Awesome. So, I'm gonna have to buy one now.
So, you just, plan a trip like Ken did up here. I'll pick you up from the station. We'll hang out. And bring your kitty, and you don't have to come back. We'll find you a job here. So. I'm only partly joking. No, I'm not joking at all. And then I do like how they almost, I think what happens here, a tree falls or something, and they almost, Tangle saves them, and then the Badnik, the end of this issue is them falling into a ravine.
Yes.
The Badnik looking at them like, yeah, I need to help you. I like how it says, have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Of course, I don't have that.
I do.
As we have developed in the past, that I don't have the previously on text or the next issue text because it's just flowing one right into the other.
Well, you're reading an omnibus type thing. I'm reading single issues, online somehow. So
yeah,
there's a difference. Actually, I have a pretty good website I found now, thanks to the other one. That this one doesn't shove ads in my face of hentai girls want to meet you. So it's
but
nice.
How are we? Oh, you mean okay? But you still get the end of issue ads, correct?
No, I don't. Those aren't here either. That's why you haven't heard anything.
No.
I know. It's terrible, isn't it?
Thank God it's over.
Oh, you like the ads.
I think they were funny.
Yes, you enjoyed the conversation. So don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, baby.
Can't lie to you, Mike.
All right. And then this cover's okay. A 47. Really
Tangle being all excited on the log while Bella's just going, oh fuck, and there's the giant fire directly behind them.
And they each have a black eye, it looks like.
I assumed it was like one eye closed because not getting water in the eye.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't like it. I just don't care for it. But that's it. And then the first page is them on a log in the river and the fire behind. And Tangle's trying to save Belle, and I do like how Tangle then gets wrapped around a log or something because the tail, and she's like, "Awesome, let's roll it again." That is funny in this.
I love Belle's pissed off face. No,
because she gets this is when you find out Tangle really likes adrenaline rides, which I thought was adorable.
Yeah, that's her whole thing. That's why she wants to go on adventures. I truly believe that she does want to help people, but there is also a subconscious part to it of I like the thrill.
Yeah, I don't. I found out personally. Can't do rides. Don't like heights. So doesn't do it for me.
I like heights that end quickly or that are safe. I have no problems with planes. I have absolutely no problems with a lot of roller coasters. Put me on a Ferris wheel though, I am losing my fucking mind.
don't mind playing because I'm encased in a thing, and if we go down, well, it's out of my control and more than unlikely. So I'm okay. Roller coaster's more than unlikely, but still, I'm not secured in a metal, container. I'm secured by a seatbelt. That is not the same. But no, it's adorable. And then they ride down the rapids, and then you do see some stuff with like Amy and the others and the people at the campsite. I do like how they all have the bandanas around their mouth, protect from the smoke. I thought that was a nice little touch they put in here.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's
Poor
what you
Tangle,
have to
though.
do.
Poor Tangle and the kid and the Fire Wisp. Fire Wisp is all safe in the water, though, I'm noticing.
I wish I knew more about wisps. If only
Same.
there was a game we could play on this show, huh?
That would be crazy, Mike.
More Sonic will happen this year because fuck. That's why. It's fucking common.
Because fuck is the correct answer with Sonic.
Yeah. I am going to play more Sonic games so I can understand this comic better. I understand the references. I'm not okay with that. Look what you did to me, Phoebe. Look what you did to me.
I have blessed your heart with the blue blur. Excellent.
So then Tangle and them, the whole team, they arrive at the campsite and they see what's going on, and they decide to all team up, of course, and they try to make a dam is what they start doing.
Which is a really good idea.
Yeah, it is.
They're going to create a secondary river that will flow out, stop the fire, and then they can cut the dam down. And the only problem was that there would now be some white water left.
She's not upset about it at all.
No, that's what a lot of surfers do, it turns out. Like, there's a video online of a bunch of people diverting a river that's near the ocean, just so that they can get 30 minutes worth of what is practically a wave machine. And it's like, cool, you have now just permanently subdiverted that river into the ocean. That can never be closed off again. Like, once you create a river, you can try to clog it out, but the water wants to go.
From my understanding, if you're talking about the one that I think you're talking about, it actually resets itself when the tide changes.
Oh.
So it doesn't last. I know what you're talking about. I've seen the videos before on the internet, too. And if I'm remembering correctly, one, it's illegal, but two, it sounds like it actually fixes itself later. Just the way that area is, so it doesn't actually
If it fixes itself, then fine. But from what I've been told, scientifically wise, a lot of the time it can't fix itself.
Yeah,
because
so it shouldn't be done.
Yeah, once you set a new direction, water wants to continue.
Yes, water does not give a shit what you think. So, and then you have that they're back with Tails and Sonic. You see Tails put Belle back together, and I like how he's using wood glue. And he put it was cute.
Of course. And I like the idea. I love that Tangle is so excited when she says, I'm quitting the restoration. I need to go be with my girlfriend.
Whisper, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She even says, I'm going to find Whisper. And then she runs off on her bike.
Yeah, but she does point out that I might have been hasty about quitting the restoration. We talked, and we're going to try something new. And my assumption...
They're going to get together?
Well, I was going to... Okay, well, first of all, yes, her and Whisper are going to get together. But if Tangle isn't directly quitting the restoration, but she's not going to be at the HQ, I'm wondering if she's going to become a sort of portable secondary HQ. She'll gather people and they'll just be pouring around and be part of the restoration.
Okay. It is exciting knowing that you actually haven't read the newer comic that we're about to start reading soon.
You're saying newer, we're on issues 80 at this point in the run, and I'm only going to be on issues up to Badnik Island.
Is good enough. Okay, that's still... I mean, compared to where we've been, you read everything, you're just rereading it. Will be your first time reading stuff, or very recently you read it, depending on if you wait or not. So, that to me is exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I definitely am. I'm excited to see stuff that we read coming up here. Right. And then it shows the fire bear, Smokey, and he's like, oh, look at these steps.
Just like you said, there's no accent. And we get a cut to our buddies.
The Chaotix and the dumbass Charmy.
Yep, who are being the Firewatch. Very good job being Firewatch. And what I'm now noticing, which may be a thing for later, I couldn't tell you, is there was a missing poster right behind Shadow's head.
You mean Espio's head?
In Espio's head, sorry.
Dare you get your characters wrong, you Sonic slut.
That's you.
Yes, but you can't tell who's missing or what it is.
No.
Is that going to be important? Isn't it?
Oh, so here's the thing. I could not tell you.
Okay.
Because the comic itself has not told me yet.
So, and then the last part, it says, next time the Chaotix are on the case. I do like the next issue a lot, actually. Issue for the cover of 48. It's the Chaotix. There's the two fucking skunk assholes. There's Sonic and Tails in the back. But it has like they tried to draw it where it looks like a like 30s detective movie poster.
Yeah, I like, first of all, the fucking cabinet of Dr. Caligari like spiral coming out of the moon. I like the Chow's in space poster that's barely seeable. You have a Chaos Cola versus Chaos Soda joke going on. On the left side, there's a wanted poster for Starline that just says, OMG, this weird creep is still at it. Stop it. Nobody likes you. There's so many little details. Chaotix Confidential presents villains with filthy faces, sensational drama, and suspense. Who done it?
I like it. I like Chaotix, and this first part also made me really smile when you got to see the rooster again.
Wait, no, hold on. Vector's magnifying glass is Sonic's head. God damn it. There's so many hidden details in this fucking cover.
But it did make me smile when you see the rooster and you see the owl from the radio station in that one annual.
I told you they were going to come back.
You were right. Hey, I appreciate what that guy did, trying to lift people's spirits in times of crisis. I understand that. I personally do that too. I'll pat myself on the back. So
Charmy did it good. Kept the songs.
Fuck Charmy.
And hey,
I don't like Charmy.
Points out that he did a good job. He helped people on the radio.
And then you see Vector and Chaotix driving, and Vector has a really cool Vector car, because of course he does.
Aw, Charmy has a booster seat.
Look at that, it's kind of adorable. And then they get stuck in traffic, so they're like, well, fuck this. He parks the car off to the side. And the fact that they're doing what the Chaotix do in Sonic Heroes did make me laugh. Because that's how they fly.
You're just jealous. You didn't think of it first.
It just reminds me of, man, I should play that game again. I didn't like that. Because that's one Sonic game one of many I've never played.
Man, if you didn't like Shadow the Hedgehog, you might not like Sonic Heroes. That game.
Well, I'm not going to like Sonic Heroes.
At times.
That's not going to stop me from playing it. But hey, at least Sonic Heroes won't come with all the edgelord attitude of Shadow the Hedgehog. So,
buddy.
And there won't be guns.
Okay, that is true.
I know that part was true. Shadow the Hedgehog, the main issue with Shadow the Hedgehog is how you have to keep repeating levels and beat them differently in order to unlock the other levels so you can get all the endings, and some of the shit is really fucking stupid to do. So that's the issue with Shadow the Hedgehog. I told him to make it a punishment for you in your podcast, but he has not done it yet because he doesn't listen to me.
Who?
Oh, yeah. TB.
There you go.
Go by his name. So, yes. And then you see the traffic jam, and they're trying to figure out what caused it. Everyone's upset and yelling at them, and some crazy old man who probably would have voted for Trump.
I saw him coming out of the sewer. It was a Central City Immune Monster crocodile.
Yeah.
And Charmy's like,
So then they decide to go in the sewers, because of course they do. And it's cute. I do like how when they see a shadowy creature and they throw Charmy like he's Wolverine, that made me laugh.
Oh, you like your fastball specials?
I did. I thought that was cute. I also found it was cute when they're running down the hall and they're like, it stings! And they just leave because it smells bad.
Yeah, which instantly tells us who it is.
Yes. I mean,
not that you couldn't tell from the shadows, but now you can definitely tell who it is.
And the fact that he's on the cover, kind of points it out.
Yeah. But who are they working for? He's not on the cover.
No, he's not. So they don't really do much. They just find a box of scrap, and then they see where it came from. So they decide, okay, we're going to go to the warehouse there. Cool stuff, though. Like, it is cool what little detective work it is. It is interesting. Like, oh, this building stinks. This must be the place. And seeing SPO go camouflage and be a little ninja, I always enjoy that. I like SPO.
But we find out that Rough and Tumble are working for everybody's favorite classic villain, Clutch the Possum.
I was not. I was not expecting to see him again, but I'm completely okay with seeing him again. I also like possums too, by the way. I think I get some that come in my yard almost every night and eat the food I throw out for them and eat the corn that I put out for the birds. Makes me happy. They hungry. I just wish I could pet them, but they're not going to let me pet them.
Aww.
If I open the door, they're going to run. They think I'm going to kill them, when all I want to do is pick them up and snuggle them, or just pet them I'd be happy with. So I just want to stroke their fur. They don't know that. I can't communicate that to them. So, but no, I still like how the fact that the possum has a gun and he shoots at SPO.
Yeah, his cane that is a rifle, not a fucking, like, a laser or anything. A gun.
Fine. It's fine. It's cool. And then the team breaks in, and then they fight Rough and Tumble, and Rough and Tumble are idiots.
And Vector shows off his hip-hop skills.
Use hip-hop keto too, do you think?
No, oh my god, no. No, Zach, no.
So they kind of they go to arrest the possum, but then they don't. Oh yeah, that's why they don't, because he uses the smoke pellets and they all escape. But I do like how they fuck up his plan, because Vector breaks the ground and all the scrap that the possum was holding on to try to sell, they just put in the water and kind of fuck his whole plan up.
Yeah. By the way, SBO being a bad ninja, because he's just like, how the fuck did you steal my smoke bombs? Becomes a reoccurring motif. I don't know if it's in the comic, but it is prominent in the Chaotix Files podcast.
How many episodes is that? Is that finished yet?
Yeah, it's finished.
It's like 3 episodes, right?
No, it's 8. But if there's a season 2, it's going to be its own standalone thing, because season 1 is like fully standalone.
Okay. We might actually review our first podcast.
Or you could just listen to it. Also,
have you met me?
Okay, you know what? You're right. I want it also to be known to people that Vector's rapping skills include the line, "Stingers coming on the next pass, beehives ready, gonna kick." And that's where Charmy promptly interrupts him before he can say the phrase, "your ass."
We can't have swearing in a kid's comic.
No, that is exclusive for Shadow. Damn.
And then they said, the trail's gone cold, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens next. And then for next time, calling all Badniks.
Yeah. Which, oh my goodness gracious, this cover art.
Balls of fire. Is that what you meant?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I meant, oh my god, the Night of the Living Dead.
Pretty much. That is an accurate statement. And that brings us to our last issue we're going to talk about, 49. Yeah, this cover is Night of the Living Dead. You are 100% correct.
I am very certain this is a parody of a horror movie. Like, it's a one-to-one poster parody. I don't know what one it is.
I know a guy that if we send him the picture and you ask him that question, he might be able to answer you.
Well, or I could just do this lovely little thing with my left hand on the other computer where I'm typing in issue 49 and seeing if the Sonic Wiki has something.
Not as fun as just bothering Ken.
That's true.
So this issue has a cover where Belle looks like a zombie and you have a couple Badniks near her that also kind of look like zombies and creepy trees in the background. It's a cool cover. And this issue starts off with us showing that they're able to make Badniks good guys. She made some kind of like signal device, or Tails did, and then they're able to do that for them. It's very cool to see. I like it a lot. I really do.
Okay, I shouldn't have opened up the wiki for this episode because there are so many hidden details in the background of 2 of the pages that I did not notice. Oh my god.
I didn't even recognize these Badniks. That bothered me. I don't know who they all are.
I couldn't tell you what the penguin is, but the little... the ladybugs are clearly the ladybugs. The penguins might actually be from Sonic Advance.
I know they're from something because this comic is really fucking good at grabbing stuff from the games. I just haven't played enough games to know.
The Jinpei is a mass-produced penguin-based Badnik, first appearing in Sonic Advance 3. Oh my god.
You were right. Have you played them? You haven't played 3, right?
I've played a tiny little bit of 3. I've played 1 and 2. I've gotten the true ending in 1 and 2.
Oh, nice. I beat 1. That's it. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I was going to cover those advanced games with someone, and then we never did.
The yellow-faced ladybugs are also Sonic Advance 3. I'm guessing these are all predominantly Sonic Advance 3.
I need to play that trilogy one day on this show. I think about it a lot, actually. Once I get caught back up, I have some plans for me and you that don't involve comics, but I'm not caught up on everything again, where I can
Excellent.
fuck around on games because I need to beat games, and I'm too busy doing nothing because I'm having a very bad week, the week of this recording. So that's neither here nor there. But then, so they see what they can do. I do like how they go to sleep, and Sonic's just sleeping on a couch with a book on his face because why not? And I like how Motobud, it reminded me of a dog that wants to go out, and Motobud's trying to escape, so he's just trying to rip apart the door.
And the very second Sonic touches him, he attack.
Yeah, because he stopped him.
So, it's this next panel that is the reason why I should not have opened up the wiki for this episode.
Why?
So, on the shelving unit,
Oh, when Belle's
in
trying
this
to leave.
panel and the very first panel of the next page, every single one of those is a reference to something.
Oh, I see a Gundam now that you mention it.
Yeah, okay, we have Metal Gear Rex, a Dalek from Doctor Who, a Tachikoma from Ghost of the Shell, Metabee from Metabots, a freighter and an X-Wing starfighter from Star Wars, the Lambda robot from Lupin the Third Part 2, an R-Wing from Star Fox, Metaton from Undertale, Astro Boy, a Guardian robot from Sonic the Comic, which was the weird fucking British comic that we don't talk about, the real-life plane The Right Flyer, Sega-chan, the RX-78-2, aka the OG Gundam, the Iron Giant, and Giant Robo from Giant Robo.
That's cool, though, that they snuck all that in.
Holy shit.
I mean, I'm sure they're not those, of course not, because that would be copyright issues.
I don't know, I can clearly tell the Metal Gear Rex now that I have read the phrase Metal Gear Rex.
Yes, and there is another page shortly after that where you can see the Gundam with the shield, and you can tell it's the Gundam from 79.
Oh, Metaton's the one that's right on the right side of that top shelf. Love it.
That's
Where the
cute.
fuck is my boy Metabee?
I don't know who that is, and then Belle starts. They try to stop Belle because when Belle came up, she's like, "Must leave, have to get out," and she starts trying to fight them. Breaks the wall. I like how one of her fingers is an X-Acto knife, which made me laugh because I used to work in printing and we use X-Acto knives all the time when I was doing printing plates and stuff to cut the film, and so that made me smile when she tries to stab them, and then Tails has his little thing he used on the Zetis, which cuts all signal and is able to zap her back to normal.
Yay.
And she's very pissed off. And not at them, but at being yanked around, so.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think she's also mad at them for yanking them around, because how many times have people pulled on her tail now?
A lot. So I do like as they're running, so they take the bad bud and have him, follow him, and you see a truck of villagers that are all upset because, the Badniks are just walking by them. We're like, just leave them alone. They're not interested in you. They're being called somewhere.
Yeah, passive zombies.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I mean, I'm trying to think what else. You have a little bit of them fighting some Badniks. I do like with the Bud that Belle finds a letter written from Mr. Tinkerer before he is zapped to her. That is a really cute little moment.
Yeah, I mean, she already kind of accepted that her dad is gone and Starline killed him as of our last story arc, but at least she got final words.
It's really adorable, actually. I don't know. Belle has grown on me. I was a little sad that Belle is not on my poster that I have back there, actually. It made me sad. Like, Belle's a great new character. At least they had Tangle and Whisper.
I told you. I told you all these characters are going to be great. You'll love them.
Yeah, and you were right. And I'm sure you like hearing that, like all women I know do, so. My wife likes when I tell her she's right, too. And then they go so Tails flies up in the air, they see this base, and then so they all as a team go run towards it, and the last thing you see is them running towards some kind of city base looking thing with electric coming from the top, lightning. And it says, next time, Badniks,
giant
more
Eggman
Badniks.
City.
Yes. And it says, next time, Badniks, more Badniks, Dr. Eggman, Dr. Starline, Surge, Kit, and more. I have no idea.
You don't know two of those names, but you will.
I know what they are, technically. I know they're the Imposter Syndrome comic that I haven't read yet. So
yeah, so I have been hinting for a while now. Of course, now we can probably say they are the green tubes. Clearly, because there were two green tubes, and now there are two new characters. And I said that this was going to get bad again, but in a different way than the Metal Virus Saga was. We are now here.
It can't be bad. Like, it can't nothing can ever be worse than what I read in the Metalbearer saga. Okay,
It is a different kind of bad.
We'll see. That's all I got. We'll see. Hey, anything? Should we go to shelf stacker box?
Let's do it.
And you go first, Phoebe, as normal.
You know what? Put this on the shelf. Because I really, really like the camping 3-parter. It gives us a lot of cute little foreshadowing moments, but it also furthers a lot of the connections between Belle and characters she hasn't really talked to yet. And I'm glad that the little girl's vacation happened. I really like the chaotic story because even though it's not 100% connected to everything, it does revitalize the fact that Clutch is here and may or may not come back again and could actually just become a more prominent villain. I don't know. And of course, we have issue 49, which is going to lead us to something so fun. So yeah, it's going to go on the shelf, even though it is kind of 3 different arcs that are a 3-parter, a single issue, and a prologue to the big event.
Which I'm excited for. I really am. Unfortunately, we won't be able to finish the next event because someone won't have all the issues till next year, but we'll see.
I mean, I'm talking about Imposter Syndrome, which we will be able to finish.
I'll go next. I'm going to put this on the shelf, too. This was a fun 5 issues. I really enjoyed it. I was like, this was kind of needed. And it was just good. It was just a good little thing to read, and I really have been enjoying this comic a lot. More than I thought I would. I'm glad that you got me into it. Definitely worth it. So shelf, and then I am looking forward to our next arc, which will be Imposter Syndrome. I am very much excited to read that.
I am so excited for the sanity that is to come.
I'm excited for you to have to read new books you never read yet. I'm excited for that. We're finally getting caught up to you.
Yeah.
That's exciting for me because, like, all this has been, like, you read everything because you owned it, and then now we're getting to the point where we're almost caught up to where for your omnibuses. So it's exciting for me. All right. So yeah, that's what you'll hear next time in this series of episodes. And we should go to plugs. Phoebe, where can people find you at?
Oh my god, so many places. You can find me over on Blue Sky and Twitter as the LP Princess. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube as the Let's Play Princess. I am currently, as of this recording, taking a short hiatus from streaming so I can catch up on a backlog of videos. But when we come back to streaming, it will be Virtue's Last Reward and Okage Shadow Cane. I'll be finishing those on stream and predominantly just become a streamer then. Yeah, who knows? And you can find me on such wonderful podcasts as the one you're listening to right now, Games My Mom Found, absolutely the best podcast, A Work in Progress, Conversations with Robbie Sherman, supposedly, Jack Billing Presents King of the Big House, where I play a lovely murder clown named Bonzo, who was absolutely fantastic to voice, and a show that I do with one of my best friends, Teacher Bloke 85. We call it Nerds of Broadcast. We are reaching episode 100 soon.
Nice. Hey, that's an accomplishment.
Also, my cat says hi, because he is scratching outside the door right now.
He's like, let me in! How dare you close the door between me? That's how cats feel about closed doors. All right, and if you enjoyed this episode, over 1,000 other episodes of this podcast. We do movies, TV shows, video games, comics, all sorts of content. If you want to support the show, we do have a Patreon. Little dog vote in our Patreon polls. We have usually 2 polls a month. And if you can also, with $1, you will get access. I'm going to start doing this more. Once I finish an episode, it will be published to the Patreon. So if you are a patron, you get episodes early, like this episode. So that is otherwise, everything will be on Podbean eventually. I will not lock anything behind a paywall because I don't like that idea. I think that's criminal. It's not, but I don't like it personally. So you'll still have access to everything if this come later. All right. And if you donate $10 or more, I will plug your podcast or YouTube or whatever it is that you do. So like these lovely people, Phoebe Stanton, you already heard from, Zach, absolutely the best podcast, Work in Progress. He talks about the MC movies and currently doing the Alien Predator franchise. And check out A Gamer Looks at 40 with Bill Tucker and his new podcast, Carrying My Cross. And want to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro, created to Helena at Hell Has Fury. Follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And please join our Discord. If you want to be in the show, you want to suggest things for the show, join the Discord. You'll see a link in the show notes for that. And please rate and review us wherever you get your podcast. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, audio only. I think that's everything I need to say. So we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Honk.